Welcome Capricorn, this is Regina, Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do an October general reading for you. I've laid out the horoscope axes on the wheel. I'll clarify with a divine oracle, and I will finish up with a couple of oracle decks, divine tarot. 2 tarot decks, 2 oracle decks. If you find this reading useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can share this video with others that you think it would be helpful to. I love your comments. I love your feedback. I love hearing your story or how this has helped, if it has. And I appreciate all the love, support, donations that you offer me. I'm deeply in gratitude for that. And welcome to new subscribers. Thank you for being here. So let's get started with your overall energy for October for Capricorn, the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is actually a really mystical card to me. It is 2 1111s. And in this way, one of the traditional meanings of this card is marriage, celebration of union. It's also opportunities to celebrate growth and expansion, which naturally a union is. It's also a way that a community comes together to create that foundation for growth and expansion. So this card is a portal through success. They're on the other side. They're celebrating. They're in harmony. The fours are always about foundation. So this is about a cultural, a social foundation that is essential to the growth of any community, to the well-being, to nurturing the well-being of a community, the health of a collective. So on top of that, it is a celebration. It's something that we can share, joy that we share together with others. In the 10th house, your social identity, and this is your astrological house, the way others see you. It's the house of profession, collective. The Knight of Cups is indicating this deep exploration of your own heart, your own emotional landscape. Your creativity, your imagination is being unleashed in the context of this growth and expansion, this commitment you've made to learning, understanding that learning, the learning process, is a lifelong commitment. And this is the way that you maximize the lessons, the opportunities, the vision that you gain through your experiences, and how you accept all that you've learned and grown through as a source of growth, as a gratitude for where you are, the opportunities that you can experience through your imagination, as well as through your ability to emotionally connect with yourself through to source. So this is connecting with everything in your world. And there's an opening that has occurred in your life, no matter where you are in life, that is opening you up to new discoveries of who you are and your potential. In the first house, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is often thought about as good luck, good fortune. It is thought to be ruled by Jupiter, but it is the number 10. And I always associate 10s with Uranus, with the number of the planet of revolution, things turning over. The wheel is in perpetual revolution. And this card is about understanding and seeing opportunities in a new way. So much so growing into this new perspective that the universe responds to you differently now, as you perceive differently. What you once saw as obstacles, difficulties, walls, you now see as growth, portals, gateways. And the universe appears to be responding to you differently by providing you with an abundance of opportunities and something that is coming through that is authentic to you, that you can honestly and creatively build upon. You can grow successfully. So rather than a stroke of luck, this is more like being in alignment with the opportunity that you were born into. And finally, finding yourself on the path of your divine purpose. In the fourth house, the High Priestess is the house of your home, your history, your family, your roots. The High Priestess is all about getting in touch with your ancestral lineage, your roots, your invisible guides, those allies that have information about who you are, the self-knowledge that you have accumulated over your experiences in this life, over other lives, and over the lives of your ancestors, those that carried and built this self-knowledge so that now you are gaining the wisdom to apply that knowledge, to be authentic, to stay on the path of purpose. And this is part of what is sparking this creative growth, this ability to tap into your roots that allow you infinite discovery around the way that you can apply your purpose, your knowledge, your skills moving forward. The way that you see the world now as surrounding you with opportunities to be on your path. In the seventh house, the house of your significant others, be they people, groups of people, goals, projects. The Chariot card is absolutely about your liberation, your individual liberation. This is about breaking free from the crowd, breaking free from the necessity to appear like everyone else, breaking free from the desire to belong by masking yourself as other than what you are so that you will fit in. This is no longer a necessary guise as you're tapped into your gifts, your purpose, and pursuing that is giving you the focus that you need to move forward rapidly. So this is a liberation that you are pursuing. You've learned to ask for help. You're getting that help from your allies, from your spirit guides, from your relatives, from your ancestors. And they are taking you in the direction that you're now focused on. And that is a direction towards your authentic gifts. The first house, the Wheel of Fortune, is clarified by the Seven of Cups in the second house and the Knight of Coins in the third house. There are many, many opportunities that you see before you now. Even on your path of purpose, there are many ways that you can approach this. Many gifts and talents you already have, you've already cultivated, that can now be applied. And this can be overwhelming. It can be a supreme distraction from what it is that you are in pursuit of. And this purpose that is giving you the rolling out the carpet, creating the pathway through these opportunities is really the real opportunity here. So this can be illusions sometimes as we hit upon that place of who we really are. It feels like we are dazzled with the options that seem to be suddenly appearing before us. And this is really saying that there are lots of superficial opportunities, but there's only one path forward for you. And to not be distracted by all of the immediate gratification that you can fulfill simply by being on the path of purpose. But you do have, being a Capricorn, the ability to start from the basics, the ability to plan and create an outline of where you're going and the steps to take. And that is your focus for one reason, and one of the reasons is that's how you learn best. As a Capricorn, I can attest to the learning process must be simple, it must be incremental, and it must be clear. And devising a move forward must be outlined with the appropriate steps in a deliberate way. You're not in a hurry to get here. Although you're moving rapidly towards your goal, you're not in a hurry because you're also appreciating the journey. You're understanding that it is the journey, is the learning process that you've already committed to. You already understand that every day is an opportunity to cultivate some new aspect of understanding, growth, and procedure. The High Priestess in the fourth house is clarified by the Four of Wands, a repeat in the fifth house, and the Three of Coins in the sixth house. This idea of friendship anchoring all of your significant relationships is what's coming through to me here. The friendships that have evolved, that have been sustained, are those that are equally committed to the growth of each of its members, so that understanding that learning, opening up, expanding, growing is part of what bonds a true friendship together, and making space for that, enjoying that in others, being curious about that, but allowing that, celebrating that is what is creating this opportunity for you to build towards real collaboration on your path. Where you're going, you don't want to go alone. Where you're going is towards the building of things among a group of like-minded individuals who also share in the vision of creating excellence, beauty, harmony, improving upon something perhaps that you've done before or that has been done before, so that it becomes more available, more useful to more people. This is what you're devising. This is part of your vehicle to getting to your goal, is this collaborative environment where you work among peers creatively and profoundly. And that's about your work becoming like play, your work becoming pleasurable and spurring you on to greater productivity, because there's the pleasure quotient, right? The ability to enjoy and have fun with the work that you're dedicated and committed to. The Chariot in the seventh house is clarified by the Five of Swords in the eighth house, and the High Priestess, another repeat in the ninth house. There's definitely travel that is a part of what it is you seek. And part of the travel is connecting with these ancient sources of personal knowledge, this lineage that you feel profoundly connected to. The Five of Swords is indicating that you are still processing a lot of the ways in which you have been felt betrayed in the past, ways in which those who you believed would celebrate your attempt at success, your attempt at happiness, have envied, have undermined that, have discredited you, not taking you seriously, or laughed at your attempt to be serious. You are no longer playing into that through your own self-doubt. And in many ways, your self-doubt fueled this sabotage that you experience from others, fueled this kind of negative feedback loop that you in some way accepted and allowed yourself to be stopped, to be blocked from where you're going. You're now really invested in pursuing this lineage that you know is the author in many ways of your destiny, of your purpose, and that instead fuels you with the confidence needed to not be stopped by the unkind things or actions of others. The Knight of Cups in the 10th house is clarified by the Two of Wands in the 11th house and the Two of Cups in the 12th house. There is something about your personal ability to connect with who you authentically are. It feels like a return, and in many ways, I believe that for those of you that are aware of or connected to other lives or ancestral experiences, the lives of your ancestors who have informed your path of destiny, this is a coming full circle for you. So there's a way in which you were born into a certain knowledge of your connection with your ancestral heritage. And there's a way that that is coming full circle for you at this time. You are supremely crafted for this deep friendship with yourself, this deep self-love that is recognizing your potential. And for many of you, this is coming late in life. It's not that your path has never appeared to you before or these opportunities haven't existed, but a real belief in befriending yourself, in nurturing yourself, in healing yourself from the wounds, from the lessons you've had to endure to get to this place has been a journey for you. And you are reflecting now upon those that expertise, those skills that you've cultivated. The familiarity of that is no longer enough for you. You are now open and willing to move out into the world through this exploration of your own heart's desires, through your own emotional landscape. This is you giving yourself permission to be who you are, accepting yourself as a child and as a wizened ancestor, both things. So there is some kind of celebration of this union of self that may be reflected in your relationships, some kind of acknowledgement from your community of this full circle opportunity for you to come back to yourself and re-emerge onto this path of your destiny and purpose. I'm going to pull an oracle card, a crystal oracle, and remind you that indeed you can like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I pulled the selenite, and the key mantra is clear the clutter. And I'm going to pull a soul's journey, a hummingbird oracle. And I don't always clarify these oracle cards. I see them sometimes as an answer to a question or to a problem you're currently dealing with. So for those of you that are clearing away a lot of the past, there is the need to clear clutter from every aspect of your life, from cleaning out your closets to organizing your spice shelf to reorganizing the way your business finances are being handled. So take this as it applies to you. And two hummingbird oracles popped out, and I'm going to take them both. The first one is Listen to the Call. And it says, Spirit is singing sweet words of wisdom. Be still and listen. And having received the High Priestess twice, this seems supremely relevant. And the other is the Wishing Well. Your heart's desires are taking flight joyfully and magically. I thank you so much, Capricorn, for this beautiful reading. Until next time. Namaste.